もうそろそろ話してくれないか。
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. So everything seems to be working out in terms of things working out. Hopefully no real problems that I can't see from just literally opening up the video, so hopefully all goes well. And I guess let's continue right along. This detective guy... Oh, that's right, we're in a police station. Alright. Kind of forgot what we did last time, but I remember. Apparently we are not ready to talk. 30 minutes have passed since I was brought to the interrogation room, familiar as the place where criminals break in to flop sweat in TV dramas. What? I'm sitting on a cheap foldable pipe chair, my arms folded, in perfect silence.
こうやって黙ってちゃいつまで経っても帰れないぞ。誰かと待ち合わせをしているんだろ。さっさと話して終わらせた方がいいんじゃないか。
We're still not talking. Instead of responding, I close my eyes, a silent statement indicating that I have absolutely no intention of opening my mouth. The detective clicks his tongue in exasperation, I don't know what the fuck that word is, at my attitude. I've got a pretty fair idea of what he'll be doing next.
悲しいことがないなら話せるだろう。いつまでだんまりを決め込むつもりだ。
Pretty long time, I guess. The sound of something being struck, and an even louder attempt at intimidation. This is the point where a timid guy would be jumping in his seat with his eyes wide open, or maybe staring at the floor and quivering. As for me, my eyes are still shut and my arms are still folded quietly. My mind is a total blank. I've been accustomed to adults shouting at me like this since I was a child. Following the threat stage, the next step would be for him to grip my hair and jolt me back and forth, but I'm dealing with an official authority group here. I should get off without direct violence this time. Not to say that they won't be pulling out the old TV cliches and harass me by shining a desk lamp in my eyes, or something of that sort. I can roughly translate the detective's sigh. Goddamn kids these days. Yeah, how old are we? We have a license, so there's that. I gently opened my eyes in order to sneak a look at his disgusted face. The detective sitting in front of me seems to be challenging the Guinness World Record for the most dramatic asymmetry between the left and right sides of a human mouth. Or maybe he's just scowling. When I let out a snort of laughter in response to the unexpectedly pleasant sight, the detective scratches his head violently and glares at me. What a bad idea that was, huh?
あのな兄ちゃん、誰に入れ知恵されたか知らないが、警察で黙秘したって何も得はしないぞ。
It won't gain you anything, but you won't lose anything either, except your time. I turn my gaze to the clock on the wall of the sweatbox. An hour has passed, or already passed, since the scheduled time for my meeting.
なんとか言ったらどうなんだ。
Wow, this guy is annoying. The detective strikes the desk with excellent comic timing. The best part is the way he knocks his ashtray off the table every time he does this.
なんなんだよお前は。
His tone distinctly fed up. He stoops down to pick up the plastic tray off the floor. Kazamiya Yuji, occupation
だ
student.
からそりゃもう何度も聞いたっつんだよ。調べたよ。山梨から来たんだろ。
Yeah.
過去の犯罪歴はなし、歩道歴も交通違反もなし、何かを表彰されるようなこともなし。ここまで綺麗な懲罰なしってのは変だろ。
Maybe someone that's not a dumbass and doesn't get in trouble? What, does everyone in fucking Japan get in trouble so they have data in the system?
まるで誰かが細工したみてえに真っ白なんだよお前は。お前は一体何者なんだ。
I knew he was gonna do that. Kazami Yuji, occupation student.
なんだそりゃ。警察に捕まったらそれしか言うなって誰かに言われてんのか。お前どっかのテロリストか。
No, not really, I think. Kazami Yuji, occupation student.
もういい。黙れ。
First it's say something, now it's shut up. Talk about hard to please. Our capricious, I don't know what the fuck that is, detective scowls yet again and scratches his head. Flakes of dandruff drift grandly through the air. Based on his thoroughly wrinkled suit and heavy stubble, I'd say he hasn't been home in days.
なあなあなあ頼むよこっちの事情も考えてくれよ
Another sigh. It's enough to make me want to heave one myself. Because we both take our work seriously, it seems like we're stuck going around in
さっ
circles.
きのひったくり事件の取り調べも進まないし厄介なの捕まえたよまったく
Well, yeah, I mean, whatever. Just as we roughly complete this exchange of one-sided bitterness and mutual glaring, there's a well-timed knock at the door and the sound of it being unlocked.
ああお疲れ様です
A slightly plump, elderly detective enters the room. Given the respectful tone of the detective I've been chatting with, he's probably a superior of some
どう
sort.
かしましたかはいええ
After a quick glance in my direction, the elderly detective whispers something into the younger man's ear. Before long, the younger detective turns toward me with a decidedly nonplussed expression. I don't know what that means, but whatever.
釈放だとお疲れさん
Cooperation. Yes, there was quite a bit of that. Why now, all of a sudden?
それはこっちから聞いてくれそれじゃあな
God damn. With those parting words, the young detective leaves the room. The elderly detective watches him go and then faces me with a greasy smile.
いやー、すみませんでしたね、風見さん。こちらに連絡が行っていなかったようで、先ほどようやっとあなたの身元保証人の方と連絡が取れた次第でして。
Gorantor? What the fuck is that? The detective stares at me with eyes like a dead
市
fish.
ヶ谷の関係者なら最初からそう言っていただかないと。
If you'd known I was from Ichigaya from the start, wouldn't you throw me in jail, strip me naked, and sprayed me down with a hose?
まさかご冗談を。うちは天下の桜だもんですよ。
I don't know what any of this means. Just to let you know, I'm nothing but a student. My work at Ichigaya is only a part-time cleaning job.
掃除ですか。なるほどね。うまいことおっしゃいますな。さすがはインテリさんの集まりだ。
In response to my words, the detective twists his mouth into something vaguely resembling a smile.
いやー、ですからね。そちらさんもそんなご事情ならば、もっと早く言っておいていただければよかったんですが。ご存知かと思いますが、上があれですから。いろいろとややこしくてね。
Yeah, sure. Sarcasm drifting from every pore of his body, the detective treats me with transparently insincere courtesy. He's perfectly civil on a superficial level, but the atmosphere in here is growing increasingly unpleasant. The younger detective from before, hard-ass that he was, seems infinitely preferable. Did you inquire to Ichigaya about me?
いいえね。あなたのお名前をデータベースで検索させたんですがね。検索している最中に電話が鳴りまして、受話器を上げてみたら防衛省の特別の機関からのお電話でして、うちの犬がそちらで保護されていないかと聞きましてね。
This guy's pissing me off.
いや、驚きましたよ実際。うちは保健所じゃありませんからね。
Since you found my owner and confirmed that my leash is properly attached, I should be able to leave now, right?
どうぞご自由に。ああ、そうそう。あなたが今度転入なさる学園の学園長からもこちらに連絡がありましたよ。
That's so.
なかなかいらっしゃらないからと近隣の署に片っ端から連絡を入れたそうですよ。
Oh, lovely.
おかげでうちの所長も会議の途中で電話に引っ張られたようでして、散々闇を言われたと言っておりました。
Where's my backpack?
お預かりした荷物は玄関に出してありますので、そちらで。なんでしたらうちの車でお送りしましょうか。
Oh, please. You're not getting funds from public taxes in order to chauffeur bums like me around, are you? I'll walk. After I'm urged out the door by the old man, the young detective appears from the rear carrying the backpack they'd taken from me
と
earlier.
んでもない重さだなこれは。一体何が入ってるんだ？
Bit of a tough question. I guess you could say my life.
ギャグだとしたら出来は悪いぞ。
That wasn't really what I was going for.
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。
Dropping the backpack next to me, the detective lets out a slight sigh. I think I actually accidentally skipped it. I don't know. Thanks for lugging it out here. Pretty heavy, isn't
仕
it?
事で柔道やってるような人間に言う言葉じゃないな。田舎の警察とはいえその辺は仕込まれてる。
True. Guess that's natural for a policeman. Sorry. The detective smiles I can never say that word.
なあお前埋め立て地の学生なんだってな。
I'm wearing the school uniform. You can see at a glance.
制服が着られているって感じだがな。
He claps my shoulder as we pass each
気を
other.
つけてな。いろんな意味で。
Wait a minute, this guy was being an asshole to me and then he's like, take care. With those parting words, he heads back into the police station. Guess I don't make a convincing student yet. I'm wearing deep blue slacks and a short sleeve dress shirt, as well as a dark red and yellow striped necktie. Excluding my somewhat longish hair, I should be the very image of a student. I guess it's a little difficult turning into something like that all of a sudden. But it's probably precisely because this is difficult that I decided to give it a try. For a while, I myself didn't understand why I asked for this. But for now, I think I have a faint grasp on the reason. I wanted to become something that I couldn't understand, something that I wasn't. At the moment, I've done nothing but smooth down my edges a bit. Perhaps later on, I'll become a student on the inside as well. The sun that has been climbing upward earlier has now finally reached its zenith. The temperature keeps on rising and sweat oozes from my skin. I was pretty sure she'd pick me up, but Sensing a presence, I lower my gaze from the sun. My eyes, well accustomed to high contrast lighting, project a human form in silhouette for only the briefest of moments before the details fade in.
お勤めご苦労様。
Oh, we finally get our first figure here. A woman raising an awkward salute, grinning broadly, stands before my eyes. Spare me. I don't want to see a pose like that outside the workplace. In the first place, what's with that dopey salute? The girls in bikinis of the maritime SDF recruitment posters have more impressive form.
もういいじゃないの。早速のお仕事をねぎらってるのに。
Oh, well, thanks anyways, woman. I don't recall contributing enough to society today to deserve any appreciation.
はいはい。来た早々とんでもない目にあったのはわかるけど、八つ当たりはしないでちょうだい。そんなことより。
She opens the door of the car stop next to her.
乗って。目的を遂行する方が最優先。でしょ？
Sure. Yeah, true enough. Oh, this is a cool scene. Haha. What a premium visual novel this is, boys and girls. From Mishima, actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop it there. So, yeah, I didn't really get to talk about this because I wanted to jump in and see if, you know, the recording session would work out. And apparently it did. Hopefully this one does as well. I'll have to experiment even more and see what happens. But, yeah, I picked this visual novel up because I didn't want to do another Sakura series until maybe a bit later, because I know people just want to see that shit for some reason. I felt as if I should do a more premium, like a good quality visual novel instead of the crappy Sakura ones that I had been doing really recently. Like, those are literally my last 3 visual novels: Sakura Swim Club, Sakura Santa, and then Sakura Beach. I don't know what I'll do next in terms of a Sakura game. Probably nothing, because I literally hate them. But I wanted to try something that was more worth my time. This is a very, 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 very long visual novel. It will literally take me a shit ton of episodes to do, since my episodes are about 15 minutes long by average. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we all have a fantastic time. This is also the unrated version of the game. You can tell by the title. I'll add it in the title of the videos instead of uncensored so people won't get the wrong idea, and I won't get comments saying this isn't uncensored. Obviously, I will be censoring the uncensored parts of this video, but other than that, I'm sure we'll have a fantastic time. But I won't be censoring dialogue. All dialogue's going to be out there, so I think we kind of saw a little bit of that earlier. But I think there's actual dialogue from the Steam version that was cut out, so we'll see. We'll see if we can make any comparisons. I mean, I won't, but maybe you will. But anyways, I'm going to stop it there. I hope you guys enjoy this series nonetheless. I'm so excited to be doing this for you guys. I hope you guys just overall enjoy it. I'll do my best to record quite a bit of this, and you guys can hopefully keep up and enjoy the story just like I will. My name is Michael SK, and I will catch you guys in the next session. Bye-bye.